So now I would like to request our chief guest, Engineer Mohammad Alamgir, to provide his valuable speech. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. I must say our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Muhammad Rafiqul Islam, he has spoken about me, I think, more than what I am actually. So it was his kindness, and I must thank him repeatedly asking me to come here and deliver some words to you, motivational speech. This is my first one in any university, although I was getting requests from various universities, including Kuwait, North South, and various places. I could not make it. Here I cannot refuse finally, because he's my brother, my younger brother, and a dedicated, very successful Vice Chancellor. We have in the stage also Pro VC, Dr. Muhammad Ashraful Haq, also Dean of Faculty of Science and Technology, Professor Dr. Muhammad Rajaul Karim, Honorable Head of BTM Department, Professor Dr. Muhammad Abul Kalam Azad. We also have some dignitaries, professors, and also with me Mr. Jackie, who is a founder, ad hoc committee member of Board Graduates Club. In Board Graduates Club, I am a founder, president, and I am still the elected president. He was with us during founding this Board Graduates Club under the guidance of our great professor and engineer, Dr. Jamal Chaudhary sir. The club is a reality now, and we are working there, and we are working for the professionals also. When a singer is allowed to discuss and sing for the audience, most of the singers, they will say, from morning my tongue is giving me trouble, this and that, and which some cases is genuine and some cases is just for saying. But I'm telling you, genuinely my voice is bad today. So it's not like that. But I will try to speak as long as I want, I can, and as long as you want to hear. I'm really amazed after entering into the premise of this campus. It was done before 38 to 40 years, planned so nicely, which is fit for the purpose today also after 40, 50 years. And it is nicely decorated, maintained, and are we out of sound? Yes. I am okay. So it is nicely maintained and decorated. It's like when I entered, looks like I am entering into a University of Europe or USA. So it's really a good place. It's a good place to come and speak in front of you. And I must thank the whole other university authority, especially the BC, to give me this opportunity. You see, if I tell you my story, some of you will get out of it something. We were 7 brothers, and I'm the 4th. The 3rd and 4th, because I was better in education, so I catch him by double promotion. So we two passed SSC in the same year. By the way, I was studying in a Noakhali school, and I never treated myself as a good student till the time I got a scholarship in class 8 standard. That time it was a Pakistan period, 1968. I got a scholarship. I mean, without any expectation. I never thought I will get it, but I appeared in the examination. So on that day, I started my equation right from class 8. I thought, I think I am a good student, so I can do and deliver something for me, for my family, for the country. From that day, I started thinking that I will be a mechanical engineer if I can. And I have become the engineer, and in school life, I imagined that I'll be owner of a workshop at least, with kids and hub and working and running the lathe machine, shaper machine by myself. That was my dream. And accordingly, we studied in Bulletin. In Bulletin, we are, in fact, after intermediate passing from Dhaka College. So in Bulletin, what we did, as I said, I was never treating, I could never treat myself as a good student. But I am a sort of all-rounder, I would say. I used to do sports. I was volleyball smasher in the net, playing in the net for the university. I was playing hockey, and one teeth is still broken because of hockey stick hit, still broken. And I was playing football. I was the champion of all in table tennis. I was champion in bridge. And, so I was always involved. And on top of that, I was involved in politics. Right from Dhaka College to Bulletin up to 15th August 1975, I was actively involved in politics. From 1975, I thought politics is not for me. In a country where the leader is killed and the followers of the leaders has to fled away from the hall or his place. In fact, I was out of the hall for 6-7 days. It's not my bread and butter, and I will not do politics anymore. I thought if I cannot do my industry, at least I will be chief engineer of a department. Why not? So I concentrated on my engineering study, and we passed. I used to pass always narrowly, I mean, not topper. But anyway, I think in the final year, I became 11th without serious, any seriousness in the study. I always focusing on other things, how to organize a party, how to do addabaji, how to do maramari, how to do sports, all these things was my extracurriculum activities. But while doing all these things, I have set my target. As I said, after the class in 1968, I wanted to be mechanical engineer and a small owner of an industry, workshop or industry. That time, dreaming an industry was not easy, come on. That time, the country was very small. The facilities and opportunity was very small. But then, where is the money? We are from upper middle class family. So I went to Middle East, and 5 years I worked in a French company. There they shined my brain, which was given by Bulletin. And I learned 5 years. I worked 5 years in Middle East, Abu Dhabi to be specific. And I worked 16 hours every day. And I was, after 1.5 years, I was elevated to a position of site manager, where 8 Indian engineers was under me. And those 8 engineers, some of those engineers was like my father, is like my father. Now, how all this happens? It happens through your hard work, sincerity, dedication. My dedication was, I'll learn job, I'll earn petrodollar, and I'll go back to Bangladesh, which I did after 5 years. So, all of you who are here, I'll request you to set your target. I am sure 50% has set already your target. But those who has not yet set your target, try to fix your target, what you want to be. It's not what your parents want you to be. No. It is you and yourself. Where you think you will be good at, and where you think your profession has a future, that department has got a future. Now to name few: semiconductor industry for the electrical engineers, AI, these are the future of the world. And all these things will come on, revolving. So I will request all of you to fix your target and be honest, sincere, and dedicated. And I can assure you, 95% people of you can reach there. Now, it's not easy. My life was not easy. It was not as smooth as you guys are thinking. No. When I started my third industry in Bangladesh, after coming back, I was having a kid, beautiful girl who is a poet architect. And I was driving my own car because I could not afford the driver. That time owning a car also is a good one now. So that time, I reached to a stage with my third industry where I could not know my next month's expenses, family expenses of 50,000, where from it will come. And after lunch, I used to smoke and take tea one after another. So I was thinking at some stage whether I should go back to Middle East or not. Then I said, why? Come on. In this country, other people are making business. They are a successful industrialist. If other can do, why I cannot do? And I was dedicated on this, and I know I am sincere. If you are sincere, honest, and dedicated, stick on it. There will be ups and downs. No successful man's life was smooth. Never, not possible. And that is a learning process also. To put yourself in a bad situation and coming out of that is also a learning process. And everybody needs that also to become successful. So my request will be dedicated, be sincere, be honest, and focus on your target. And above all these, be patriotic citizen of this country. If you are not patriotic, if you don't be attentive to your parents, somewhere you'll get stuck up, I can tell you. Even in this world or next world who are Muslim, here everybody is Muslim. But most of the people get their punishment in this world itself, who has not nursed their parents, not give proper attention, and who are corrupt in nature, dishonest in nature. They will get their punishment itself. Just look at in your society, various places. Lot of people has got millions of dollars, whether in this country or outside. They don't have their family life, good life, no mental peace. Some children are disabled. He is disabled, his wife is disabled. These are all punishments, you see. So, not that all good people will not be punished by God. This is in our Quran, that God tests Muslims by giving trouble. How much confidence you have on Him also is a part of. So take all these things sportingly and fight it out. You see, stress is a subject. Stress, if a person is not having stress every day, he's a dead man. If you don't have stress in life, you are a dead man. But if you have stress and you are able to de-stress it and solve it, then you are successful. By the grace of Allah, till today, I am running 70. I don't get upset. I don't get upset with stress. In my company, people will come to my room with problem. They will leave my room with solution. And possibly the best solution they expected. And all these things, some is God gifted, no doubt. Some is your dedication, learning. You must follow people. You must read successful people's life, what they are doing, how to solve this. And you must have good friends. I'm telling you, one can identify you, what kind of people you are or will be, knowing what kind of friends you have, friend circle you have. Make good friendship. If somebody is bad in the friend, he will become good, I tell you. So only discuss good things in life and discuss your future and discuss about local culture. The person who doesn't like Bhavaya, Rabindra Sangit, what do you call, Polligiti, he cannot be a good Bengali by heart. You have to love those songs also. So sometimes you have to listen to those things also. Because we are of old age comparatively, we like all those things. That does not mean you will be out of your generation. Be in touch, but love your Bengali origins, Bangladeshi origins. So I will stress again, please be patriotic. Whether some of you will go outside the country, I'm sure, but your heart has to be in this country. Your children should be sent every year in this country and go to village. They should not forget the culture, nature, and this country is everything. They must be adopted with all those things. So this is what I tried to motivate. But then, if I tell you my whole business story, I think I have 10-20 minutes more? Okay. Look, I had 3 jump in my life. 3 jump in my life, business life. The first one was Bangabandhu Bridge, Bangabandhu Bridge, Jamuna Bridge. There a French company came and he took my reference from India. I joined with him as a subcontractor, and after seeing my sincerity and dedication, they liked me. And also I used to speak little bit French because I work in a French company in Abu Dhabi. They liked me, and whatever order it is coming to them to purchase from Asia, they used to tell me, can you supply? Can you supply? I used to take all the challenge. And people say the amount of money they have made from that contract makes myself, a young engineer, made more than them before 23 years. This was my first jump. Second is, and to be honest with you, that opportunity came because of today's Prime Minister's decision to put railway line on the bridge. It was not in the original design. She decided to put railway, so it became emergency. So we took the opportunity, French company and ourselves took the opportunity of emergency and delivering emergency on all the good things, and nothing wrong in that. This is not dishonesty, this is business. You have to handle your business depending on the situation. So that was my first jump. The second jump is, again, you see, let me frankly tell you, I am no more a politician and I don't do politics. I'm not involved in any political party. When this government came, they decided to develop the infrastructure of this country. And if you want to develop the infrastructure of a country, the first thing you have to look is the electricity. Then they correctly has find out that electricity to be given within 6 months and a scheme called quick rental. Now, a lot of people criticize it. It is being criticized because of today's position, but that time it was an obvious step. So I was lucky in fact, it was not in my dream. I never thought I would be owner of a power plant. Come on, it's too big for me. But then opportunity came, and we got a power plant of 78 megawatt, and we have delivered in 4 months, and government was happy, and we made money there. Then I have the second one, which is double of that size. So we are in power plant business also. So because of this urgent necessity of electricity in the country, we took the opportunity like some other business people of the country, and then foreigners also came. So this was my second jump in my business life. Now, I think you guys all should know all these things, how the economics of a country, of a company, and globally it is running. You see, electricity is not only giving electricity to your house for bulb or fan or air conditioner. No, it is the productivity of the country that improved a lot, and the industry was glad to get electricity. I used to run my 6-7 industry that time with standby generators, and most of the time it is standby generators that is running and costly. But then, after quick rental successful, electricity is not a problem, and till today it's not a big problem, although some disruption is going on because of planning, which I'm sure the decision maker will address all these things. So this was my second jump in business. Third jump is, when I wanted to be a contractor, my son, who was a student in Purdue University, Indianapolis, a lot of you know. It's number 1 in the world for engineering and aeronautics. He studied your business and finance major, all these things. He was telling, Papa, whatever business you are doing, please do. I have no problem, but don't do construction business. People do contractor. People say contractor. Then I said, what is wrong, man? The opportunity is coming in the country. Honorable Prime Minister correctly started, the second phase of infrastructure development. And I concentrated on infrastructure development, and I am proudly telling you, most possibly, people say, I am not saying, I am number 1 infrastructure development company in Bangladesh today. This number 1 is not money, It's this number 1 because I deliver the things in time and with quality. In a lot of projects I am completing with hundreds of poor loss. I don't care. You see, when you sign a contract, you have to go by the contract. Profit loss is a byproduct. It is your art how you will do it, but when you sign a contract, you must finish that contract. That is your reputation. If we get a contract now, at least for my CFO, give this project to us, we want to finance. I mean, that is the reputation in banking sector we have created in last 30 years. And not everybody has got this opportunity in this country. When I have loan, or even hand loan. Nowadays, I don't take on hand loan, but there was time when I said, next month 50,000 or how it will come. That time, a lot of people used to come and lend me money on interest, monthly interest, never mind. So, these hand loans, my main target is when I will be paid, Same with the banks. And all the banks know me. And by the by, Honorable Vice Chancellor introduced me with a lot of things, but he doesn't know that I am the Vice Chairman of a bank also. I am the Vice Chairman of a bank also. And I am a sports organizer. I'm a social activist to some extent. And CSR in our company is headed by my wife, she is a complete hijabi, complete 5 waqt namaz is nothing. Maybe 10 times or 15 times she prays every day. and she is most elegant and fashionable woman possibly in the country. Why I am saying you, because if she hears this video, I have to, she has to be happy. Okay, just joking. And she's very kind-hearted. I had some weak mentality because of my student life acquaintance, friend circle, this and that. She has removed most of that. She has removed most of that. And I took her suggestion only if I find that, yeah, it is necessary for me. By the way, don't think I listen to her every day. No, not at all. Oh, okay. Then why I'm saying CSR? She do every year from our company, 5 to 7 employees will go to Makkah for Hajj. And she does it. She started without telling me, then I knew it, and she takes the biodata. It's not 1 year or 2 years that you will pray and you will get the chance. No, she takes the inside story of that boy or that employee. So every year, 5 to 7 or 10 sometime, going on our company account. During last COVID, we have spent from our company 10 crore for the COVID treatment, vaccine, oxygen cylinder, and supporting villages in my native village and her native village. So we have spent 10 crore as a part of CSR only during the COVID. These things will never reduce your money, I tell you. These things will never reduce your capital and money. God will give you more and more. So be good, be kind to human being, be kind to everybody, even the animals. Don't bother them. Don't unnecessarily disturb them. Be good with your friends and colleagues, and you must set a target, and till you achieve that target, whatever obstruction, whatever barrier, whatever problem comes, stick on it. Only 3 to 5% has to change depending on the situation. Never mind. Only very few has to change it. There are cases who has changed their direction in the middle of their age and they were successful. Nothing wrong in that. But basically, it's better to choose what is your aim in life, what you want to be. Because it is a business. Students, because I am also an entrepreneur, I will request you to become an entrepreneur. Be entrepreneur. Employ people by yourself. When you are an entrepreneur, you can sleep 2 days and you can work 2 days continuously, all on your wish, no issue. And you can work up to your death. No retirement, no problem. But as long as you enjoy your work, that is why you have to choose the work, what you are enjoying. In my WhatsApp, if I am speaking 1 hour, if I go to my WhatsApp, there will be at least 100 WhatsApp, all related to my work in various projects, maybe 25 projects, 50 WhatsApp group. If everybody want 1 or 2, it has come. They are not sending for me. They are sending among themselves, but they know that chairman is knowing it. So chairman knowing it means they are becoming a lot. Oh, come on, I have to solve. Otherwise, chairman will give me, So that is how I work after COVID. Now that these 3 opportunities driving me, and another information I must give you, we have the only nuclear power plant in the country, and Russians are doing it. Everybody knows Russians are doing it. But nobody knows a Bangladeshi company. Max is doing main 2 turbine halls, main 2 cooling towers, the main training and administration building, the shore protection, all internal roads, and almost what not. Rupur, we have got 6,000 crore of contract, 6,000 taka, and we are doing it. And I have not gone there the last 2 years. We have people. I used to go and sleep there. I have got a suit room for me, but I don't go nowadays. I go initially. Now it is going. I only deal with the Russians in Moscow and we play with them. Other things our workers are doing, our skill. Now the problem is we are not getting the right people from the right product from the universities, both here or any other university. The job market is something different. I request that all professors and Jara who will help the government to set the right curriculum. It's not only theoretical, There is no point of, teaching everybody differential equation. It's not necessary. In your life, only 10% people may use differential equation, integral, permutation, combination, all this. No, not everybody need that. People should be hands-on job and training depending on the job market. And I can tell you, you don't have to go outside, for God's sake. Think that job is coming in Bangladesh, good job. Why I have employed 60 foreigners now at the moment in my company, 60. You can ask me why. I'll say, I cannot get it done with my local people. And when I sign their check every month, I don't enjoy it. It pains me that I cannot pay this to our local engineers, local managers, local contract specialists, local planners. We have short of planners in the country. There is no good planner. If you give a project, he's not able to make you a good practical reality-wise planning. We have to learn all these things, which is required in the project. The moment you go to a project, the first thing you have to do is do the planning, which should be accurate up to 90% of the total planning. That is how a project starts. That's not possible by a lot of engineers of this country, whether he passed from Buet or here and there. This is our problem in the institutions. I spoke the same thing in Buet also in another session, and with our Rafiq, Honorable Vice Chancellor. We are speaking all these things. It will get shape in future, but it's very urgent and emergency. I talked about semiconductor, who are in electrical, I can tell you. Governments is giving you how much every year? Tell me somebody, how much governments we are earning in the country? Anybody can say? Say, whatever you have. Business students, come on. 35 billion. How much in value? Okay, 35 to 40 billion they are earning. They are bringing, but they are sending back for the procurement, the raw material and other things, at least 90% or 85%. Why? And most of the garments industry in the top are sitting Sri Lankan, Indians and other Europeans. Why? Why we cannot learn it? So garment sector, they are loudly saying they are a big sector. Actually, they are not. It is the illiterate laborers of this country who send the money back to Bangladesh, which is about 30 billion. That is net. So your remittance fighters are giving you 30 billion every year, and your garments, much talked about, garment sector is giving you 5 to 7 billion every year, net. I'm talking about net. But semiconductor will give you, if government feels today, if somebody can motivate the government, please invest on semiconductor, chips design, packaging, foundry. These are all semiconductor things. I don't know much, but I am being pursued to go to those sector. After 10 years, it can earn net 50 billion. Within 10 years, it can earn net 50 billion, which is much, much higher than any other sector. So what government has to do? Government has to raise a fund of, let's say, 10,000 crore. 10,000 crores should be isolated and given to Bangladesh Bank. Whoever is involved in semiconductor related and chip designer, chip packaging, Give them on low interest rate. That is how you have to do. You see, when government started, it was our time, 1978. Nobody thought that garments industry will be in this stage. But now, in last 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, we have come to this stage. So late is better than never. We must start semiconductor investment, artificial intelligence, and all those modern 4I, IR, whatever you call it, these things are essential. Because otherwise our laborers will be out. Laborers will not get the job. One machine will work 20 people's job in next 5 years. So we have to learn all those things. So accountant, CFO, finance, these are nothing. One thing is important is business. Business sector. Business means including everything. All the owners of a company, reasonable company, must know accounts, must know the interest rate, must know his consequences of various contracts and various signatures. All this you should train up, and whenever you are going for entrepreneurship somewhere, you go into deep. Ask that company people that what is this, how to do it, this, all this. Learn as much as you can. Then you will find a job immediately in this country. You don't have to go outside. I am hopeful that this country, with this growth that has happened in the last 15 years, if this continues, or at least less continues, and if we can sustain repayment of foreign loans and handle properly, I'm sure there are policymakers, they are putting all those into the data and computer. All repayments are done nicely, country reputation is being done nicely. I'm sure will overcome, and this country nobody can stop. This country nobody can stop because we have a demography of people who can really contribute for this country. And you are those people. You are those people. তো আমি আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করার আগে আমি বাংলায় একটু বলতে চাই, এইখানে যত স্টুডেন্ট আছে, ট্রাই টু বি অ্যান এন্টারপ্রেনার। মেয়েদের জন্য তো এখন সুবিধা আরো বেশি, মেয়েদের এন্টারপ্রেনারশিপ অনেক বাড়ছে। আমার মেয়ে, সে আর্কিটেক্ট বোর্ড থেকে, সে আমার কাজই করে না, ওর কাজ করে, বড় বড় ধনীদের ইন্টেরিয়র ডিজাইন করে দেয়। তারপর টাকাটা বাসা দিয়ে যাও 50%, বাকি 50% কদিন পরে দিবা। শি সো হার্ড। বোর্ডের একজন প্রফেসর আমাদের ফোন করছে, বলে আলমগীর ভাই, আই এম সো প্রাউড যে আপনার মেয়ে এত প্রফেশনাল। আমি কে কিসে? আমি আমার মেয়ে গেছিল লোকে আলাপ করার জন্য, সে 13 লাখ টাকা চাচ্ছে, আমি 12 লাখ টাকা বললাম, সে রাজি হয় না। আমি গেছি, তাই নাকি? নো, আই এম টেলিং ইউ যে দিস ইজ গুড অ্যান্ড এটা প্রফেশনালিজম আছে তার মধ্যে, এবং সত্যি সে আছে। আমার টাকা নিয়ে তাকে চলতে হয় না, যদিও নেয়, বাট শি ক্যান আর্ন হার থিংস। সে বোর্ড থেকে বাইরে মনে হয় 12-13 বছর হয়ে গেছে। দে হ্যাভ 2 কিডস। আর আমার ছেলেটা ছোট, ছেলেটা 2-4 বছরের মধ্যে গ্রুপ এমডি হয়ে যাবে। ও কতক্ষণ পরে আমাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করবো, কই তুমি আজকে খাবা না? এটার জন্য আবার একটা মিষ্টি কথা বলছি, যে আমি খাওয়ার পরে তোমার গায়ে হাত দিলে একটু ভাল লাগে। তো এর জন্য সে বলছে তুমি খাবা না, তুমি তো খাবার জানি, আমি বলি আর না বলি। তো দিস ইজ দ্য রিলেশনশিপ উই এনজয়, ইটস নট যে সে একবার রেডিক্যাল আমার বিরুদ্ধে এইসব করবে, নো। তো আমি যেটা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে, আরেকটা করি, ছেলের গল্প করি। মেয়ের গল্প তো বললাম। মেয়ে অত সিরিয়াস না, কিন্তু 5 ওয়াক্ত নামাজ পড়ে। আমার ছেলে এত নামাজি, পার্ডুতে পড়াশোনা করার পরেও সে জীবনে 1 ফোঁটা বিয়ার খায় নাই, জীবনেও খায় নাই। এবং আমাকে আমার এক বন্ধু বলল যে, আলমগীর ভাই, আই এম সারপ্রাইজ ইউর সান ইজ লাইক দিস। কি হয়েছে? বলে, হি ওয়াজ ইন দ্য এয়ারক্রাফট, আমি ঢুকার সময় দেখতেছি সে ফ্লাইটে বসে নামাজ পড়তেছে এরকম এরকম করে। কয় এত সিরিয়াস নামাজি? আমি কয় হ্যাঁ ও তো নামাজি, কিন্তু ফ্লাইটে বসে নামাজ পড়বে এটা তো আমি জানতাম না। তার বললো যে ইয়েস হি ইজ লাইক দ্যাট। সো কিছু কিছু গুণ মানুষের থাকতে হবে। অ্যান্ড হি ইজ এ সিরিয়াস গাই। সে আবার কিপটা, মেয়েটা হাত খোলা, শপিং করে গেলে প্রচুর টাকা। আমার ছেলে কিনতে হিসাব করে কিনে। তো এনিওয়ে আমি আই উইশ অল অফ ইউ গুড লাক ইন ফিউচার। অ্যান্ড ওই গসিপ করে, ছেলে মেয়ে গসিপ করে, মেয়ে আননেসারি গসিপ, ডু কোয়ালিটি গসিপ or you learn or you are learning. Maybe business, maybe social things, maybe whatever. Quality gossip. Gossip with the quality friends, not bad things. তো এই কথা, এই সব যদি মানা হয়, আমার বিশ্বাস এখানে যারা আছে এখান থেকে অ্যাটলিস্ট 30% এন্টারপ্রেনার হবে, যারা আগামী 10-15 বছর পরে 200, 500, 1000 জব অপরচুনিটি ক্রিয়েট করতে পারবে এই দেশে। With that, I would like to conclude, and before I conclude, I must salute and thank OIC for establishing such a fantastic institution in Bangladesh and still helping the institution to run smoothly, and also Bangladesh government who are also helping a lot. And after coming here, I feel it's like it's a great university. Thank you very much.